Hey, Hot Grease here. I just edited the gear video for the first 471 miles that I used. It ended up being 33 minutes long. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put out 3 videos around 12 minutes each. So bear with me. I'll get the first one up, and just to let you know what's going on, there'll be 2 more after it. And thanks for watching. Here we go. Hey everybody, Hot Grease here. It's been a while. I got all my hiking gear on. I'm dressed up exactly the way I would be when I leave in the morning. No, I'm not on the AT, unfortunately. I'm in my backyard, on my deck. I have my grandson Zachary filming for me, and everybody asked me to do a gear review of what I used and just go through everything. And I'm going to attempt to do this as quick as I can because I know how videos can get long. So my pack, I get everything packed exactly the way I would leave camping. So what I want to do is talk about me right now, not the pack. So here I am. This is how I leave. In the summertime, I would not have this on. So that's a rain jacket that acts as a wing break for me. And I put that on, and I can hike down to 30 degrees with this, a long sleeve shirt and a short sleeve shirt. I'm cold when I start, but quarter mile, half a mile in, I start getting warm. So that, and then when I'm not using this, when I'm too hot, I just stuff it in the back of my pack, like that. So before I get to the pack, I'm going to get to me. I have a little bit of an organizational thing that I do so that I don't lose anything, and I know where everything is at. So the phone normally goes right here in this pocket, and the other thing I put in that pocket is a glove. What goes in this pocket here is my battery charger and another glove. What goes in this pocket here is a cable to hook the phone to the battery charger in case I need to charge when I'm on the trail. I simply put this in one pocket, put the phone in the other until it charges. Works good. The other thing I carry in here is a little bit of electronics. I got earbuds, and I got my light for the night in case I need it. This pocket is designated for 2 things: my hat and my trash bag. My back right pocket is where my money, my credit card, it's a waterproof wallet, so that goes back there. So every time I get ready to leave, I check all my pockets and make sure that's what I have in them. That way I know I'm not leaving anything behind. So that takes care of me. I simply got hiking pants on, Dirty Girl gaiters, and some trail runners, made by Lone Peak. The blue ones are waterproof. The orange ones are not. I have both pair. I started out in waterproof and very happy with it. So, all right, let's look at the pack. Again, you saw me put my windbreak in. I have a pair of rain pants that I added in Gatlinburg because the rain skirt, I was still getting pretty wet down below. So I decided to bring rain pants, and I was happy I did. They worked great. I always carry my cook kit there because when I want something, I don't want it to be inside the pack. If I want something hot, I can cook pretty quick. Also is my 3-liter water bag. When I need water, it's handy. It's right on the back of the pack. I can take it right off. Camp shoes. Didn't wear them a lot. They're insufficient. They don't do much for my feet, but I did wear them once in a while. That's something I may change going down when I go back. Z-Packs poncho. I wear this over my pack. The only negative I have, it works great. It's an awesome thing. It keeps me very dry. The trouble is it's so small, I have a hard time getting it on over my backpack and over me. I actually need help, which is sometimes all right, but most of the time, someone may not be around to help me get this thing on. So let's get right back to Z-Packs. Great equipment. Dyneema works awesome. If I put it on before my pack, then I really feel from what I have wear marks all over this coat from the pack. So in my opinion, the wear marks from the strap on this poncho is going to make it leak. And so when I put it over the pack, it keeps the pack dry, keeps me dry, works great. Just wish Z-Packs had a custom shop that they would actually make a larger poncho than they do, but unfortunately they don't. And if I was going to pay $100 more, I would to get a larger poncho. But when I get it on and it's raining, the thing works awesome. Here's something I probably am, oh, that's not it. I thought it was it when I packed it. I thought that was my skirt. It's not my Z-Pack skirt. It's just a Dyneema stuff sack. So this would represent the skirt that I would wear around here. It comes up to that height. It's okay. It's just not sufficient enough, and that's why I got the pants. I carry my stakes. I carry 10 stakes, 2 extra ones for my Dyneema tarp that goes over my hammock. And when I started, I did not have an AWOL guide. I had the PDF on my phone. The PDF on the phone works. It's just small, and the phone is small. It takes a bunch of work to find everything that you want to find and do your research. I found this at a hostel that someone had left behind. I decided to take it with me. It made my planning, especially inside the hammock, a whole lot easier, because we just turn pages and you can go through 10, 15 miles of trail pretty easily and know what's there. So as I use the thing, because my wife has one at home who's keeping track of where I'm staying and what I'm doing, I just rip the pages off, and that's why the book is getting smaller and smaller. Kind of like what Early Riser did. He called it turning the page. So on this side, I thought it was going to be my most favorite piece of equipment. It ended up giving me the most aggravation. Let's face it, these things work. They are awesome to have. My problem is when I put my pack on, my pack is tall in the back, so this pushes this thing up this high. There's no way to attach the handle. There's no way to keep the thing from rocking back and forth. I went to the hardware store. I got something that kind of works, that extends it, but still, it doesn't really work that well. I am going to try to figure this thing out before I go back on trail, because I think an umbrella is a must. But I didn't use it very much in the first 6 weeks or 471 miles. A couple times. Screwball used it a whole lot. So I have a color-coded thing here. This is a Dyneema bag. It's blue. It's where all of my water purification is. I purified water 2 different ways. That's my scoop. I had a Sawyer squeeze. That's the one way I did it. The other way I did it was I used Aquamare drips. So this way the water tastes great. This way the water doesn't taste great, but it does its job. And I have a couple caps and a couple things in this small scoop, because a lot of times the water is not flowing well enough, so you have to scoop the water. The other side, I have a roller that I used, not as much as I thought I was going to, but I did use it a few times, and it did help me out. I tended towards the end not to use it, so I'm hemming and hawing whether I'm going to bring it back or not. I know Early Riser would say, bring it. So my other color-coded bag is green. It's a Dyneema bag. It's waterproof, which is pretty important for this stuff. Hand sanitizer, toilet paper. Ooh, more toilet paper. Wet wipes. And more toilet paper. Remember, I ran out once. So I probably overpacked the toilet paper. I don't know what my trowel is. Anyways, I do have a deuce of spades and for my cat hole. So this is what I used when Mother Nature made its call. Now all this stuff is what's on the outside of the pack, except this is a Z-Packs. I call it a food bag. They call it something else. It hangs right here. So inside of this, I would bring, if I want to make coffee, hot chocolate, I got it. If I need snacks when I'm walking, I can not stop and I can have my snacks, whether they're peanuts, cheese, cookies, Little Debbie's, whatever you decide that you want to have for snacks. Sometimes I would have a lunch item in here, but not that often. And it was nice having it set here. I could also, if I didn't want to reach down here, I could put trash in here, but I try to put my trash in a plastic bag.